Why are relationships so hard?
Because we're not attracted to people, y'all. We're attracted to patterns, especially familiar patterns. And this is why, yes, indeed, most of us do, in fact, have a type. And I'm not just talking about someone's appearance, okay? Here's the thing. Most people believe that if they just change their partner, they'll change the outcome, the satisfaction of their relationship life. We just weren't right for each other. Sound familiar? It's a myth that if you just change your partner, you'll automatically change the outcome of your relationship satisfaction. It just doesn't work out that way because wherever you go, there you are, and so are your patterns. Want to know the truth? If you change your patterns, then you can change the outcomes. Then you can build a love that lasts, where you grow together instead of apart. Now, in this video, I'm going to give you a specific practice to help you to get started right now today to changing your patterns. And I'm going to reveal a sneaky red flag that most people interpret as a green flag. Let's dive in, y'all. So here it is. In a nutshell, we are wired to regard what is familiar as safe. The trouble is, when we're young in our families of origin, we can become used to a whack ton of dysfunction and think that that is completely normal. Fast forward to you as an adult, single and ready to date. You meet someone and very quickly, your brain scans the other person's facial expressions, micro expressions, their affect, their body language, their postures, their gestures, even their tone of voice, all of their nonverbal cues. Now again, your brain does this very quickly and without your conscious control. If your brain believes it is detecting a familiar pattern or patterns, you get a hit of dopamine. That's the pleasure hormone, y'all. It feels good. So you naturally want to lean into this person. You think, I feel good around them. I want some more of that. All you're aware of is that you feel drawn to this person. You're not aware of that other math that your brain's been doing. You might even have said, it felt as if we'd known each other all our lives. And this is supposed to be a magic moment, a green flag, right? Wrong. Unfortunately, and depending on how you were parented in childhood, this can actually be a great big red flag. So here's a practice that's going to help you to tell the difference, okay? Crack open your journal and make a bullet point list of at least 3 of the most negative patterns you experience growing up in your relationship with your parent or parents. Take your time with this. It can be challenging emotionally to reflect on this stuff. Give yourself space. Then reflect on what that negative pattern made you familiar with. For example, if you had a caregiver or caregivers who were inconsistent, unpredictable, or even volatile, then for you, loving someone who's inconsistent is familiar to you. If you had a caregiver who was unavailable, absent, disinterested, or just generally inattentive to you, for example, this was someone who frequently forgot to pick you up from school, daycare, or extracurricular activities, then for you, loving someone who is disinterested or at least inattentive is very familiar to you. If you had a caregiver or caregivers who were frequently or even always critical, judgmental, verbally abusive, and or emotionally reactive when you needed emotional support, then receiving unkindness from someone you love is extremely familiar to you. Now remember, we're not attracted to people, we're attracted to patterns. But if we change our patterns, we can then change our outcomes. Once you see a pattern, once you identify it, you are in a much more powerful position to take back your power to change your relationship outcomes. So if you want support in this kind of work, check my profile for resources. And if you found the content in this video helpful, hit that like and follow button. That shows me that you want more content like this. Then let's have a conversation in the comments. Take care now, y'all.